So Eastway had a disc golf course that was built for the 2012 World Championship. It opened in 2010, 11, and unfortunately about 4 or 5 years ago that course was pulled with the kind of installation of this new rec center and kind of a whole park renovation project that was about a $50 million budget project. So we lost the old course unfortunately, but with that came the promise from the Parks Department that a new course would be built and they would help us kind of fund and construct that project. So in the summer of 2019, Mark Huther reached out to me and asked if I was interested in kind of heading that up. So jumped right on it, and Mark and I kind of came out here and walked the property several times, started flagging out some fairways, looking at aerial maps. In January of this year, 2021, we finished flagging out all of the fairways and then began construction. And that started with a brush hog coming through and starting kind of initial clearing of the fairways. And now we're in November and we're about 2 weeks from opening. So I think the Charlotte Disc Golf Club is responsible for about 12 or 1,300 hours of volunteer work on this course this year alone. That'll probably be close to the 1,500 mark by the time that we open. So probably got 40 or 50 people that have been out here all year, some of which have put in over 100 hours on this course. So it's a community effort, and while the Parks has definitely helped us, you know, they've hired contractors to put in bridges and help with the clearing of those fairways, I think the Charlotte Disc Golf Club can definitely take pride in the fact that our volunteers have been here and have been kind of the leading force to get this course ready. And I think that players are going to be surprised with how ready to play this course is when it opens day one. We've really worked hard to take out all the stumps that we can and clear all the ground and take out poison ivy vines. Tens of thousands of poison ivy vines, I might add. And it's just been a lot of work, but we're really excited about it, and it's really just great to see that we're coming toward the end here. And on November 27th, we're going to open up this course to the Charlotte Disc Golf Club community. So if you're seeing this video before the 27th and you want to be one of the first to play Eastway, sign up. The event's on Disc Golf Scene. You can find it on Facebook, and we'd love to have you out.
So when I first heard about the Eastway project, I couldn't help but fall back and reflect on how much I enjoyed the course that we had out here originally. As soon as I saw the woods on the back nine, I fell in love with the course. There's so much potential here. While the first course that we had at Eastway was fantastic, to do something where we were able to really embrace North Carolina golf, that really was transformational for this property. My favorite part of the project is seeing where it is today and seeing this property transform into something beautiful. I really think it's going to impress people quite a bit. I think the biggest obstacle was the course itself. It's nicknamed Beastway for a reason. I like to joke around that it's the origin of poison ivy and vines and thorns in the state of North Carolina. It emerged from the central source. Dealing with that on the back nine in particular just brought out for many people that contributed to the project, a lot of endurance that they had to commit to keep coming back and dealing with those obstacles. The fact is while we have a tremendous club and there is a tremendous amount of members in the club, we don't always get a large number of people to turn out to support building these courses. Not to say that it's a derogatory thing towards any club members. It just takes a lot of commitment to say, you know what, I'm not going to play this week. I'm going to come out and I'm going to do some work. How am I going to commit myself to the concept of volunteerism? It's the same whether you're helping a soup kitchen or somebody like Second Harvest Food Bank. Coming out to help a 501 charity like the Charlotte Disc Golf Club and put something in the city that is going to be there for years and enjoyed by anyone is really something that I think can give you a sense of personal accomplishment.
The biggest obstacle is having poison ivy, which pretty much I've had since I started working on the course, but it's been rewarding to be able to see the progress. Coming into a course that, like you said, I come in a little bit later than some of the other volunteers, but being able to see the groundwork that was already laid and the potential that was there, still just a little rough around the edges. So to be able to jump in and to try to help bring that vision to fruition was just, it's been really rewarding to see. And just every day I like to take pictures before I start working, and then take pictures at the end, or at least if not regular pictures, then mental pictures, just to be like, okay, I remember when that that fairway was a little bit closer, or that green was a little bit messier, or all the work that goes into it. Just being able to see your hard work at the end pay off and know that people are going to be able to appreciate that and enjoy that for years to come has just been amazing. I'm just excited that Eastway's coming back. Like I said, I used to play it a few times back in its old origin, and now I'm just excited that it's going to be a course again that, you know, just adds to the repertoire of great courses that we have in Charlotte. So, and I think people are going to love it.
So a lot of people have asked us throughout this project, you know, what does Eastway look like? Are you using the old course? Are there any holes that are the same? I've probably got that question a couple hundred times. So to give you guys some information about the course, unfortunately we've lost a lot of the area along the road that Eastway used to play on, and that was kind of what made the old Eastway, is there were some open shots, which was pretty unique to Charlotte disc golf. The new course does utilize some of the same area of the old back nine, and the current course that we're building is going to have a couple different tee pad options, but the main course is going to sit around 6,300 feet. Par 59, there is a par 58 option with a par 5 that has a short par 4 pad. But yeah, there's going to be 3 par 4s on the course, plus the added par 5 15 or 18th, which is going to be probably a signature hole on the course. It's definitely going to be a tough one. There's some OB that comes into play. It measures right around 700 feet. So it's going to be an exciting one for sure. One group we definitely need to thank is the Charlotte Disc Golf Club for this project. Without the Charlotte Disc Golf Club, we wouldn't have had a lot of the funding, whether it's expenses for chainsaws and chains and bar oil and gasoline, weed eater string. We've had so many, you know, little things that add up over a year. And without the Charlotte Disc Golf Club and a membership of 700 players that are helping contribute to that fund to keep courses like this, you know, being built and keep courses maintained all across town, this project would have never been a possibility for us. So it just kind of goes to speak to Charlotte and the mecca of disc golf that we have here. It's just a really, really special place, and we're excited to add Eastway to that repertoire of courses here in the Queen City.